My hat!
This is my Mustang GT. This is a Fortec 2.0. Behind it is the Corvette Stingray 3.0, but you can see the stock wheels, how they fit. That's the Corvette. Now they are a different diameter. The Corvette is much larger, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the gaps now on the side. So this is with the droop on the cars. You can see how the tires and wheels droop on both of them. The Corvette has a lot of droop on the rear, but I'm going to swap the tires on one side and the wheels. So these are the Corvette wheels on the Mustang, so there's no gaps, and the Corvette has a lot of gaps with the 2.0. This is something maybe you could do if you wanted belted tires and do speed runs, but notice the gaps in between the wheel wells. If you remember from watching my other videos, this one doesn't have gaps. That's because the offset is on the wheels. So the Corvette simply, the wheels are pushed out on the surface. So here the body would just rub. You would have to lift the body beyond a reasonable height. If I take the car and now set it down, now you can see how the wheels fit. They would just rub. You would not be able to really run this at all. There's no space in there. You wouldn't be able to turn the wheels without rubbing the body. Now if I do it to the Corvette, look at those gaps. Those gaps are going to show versus the Mustang again. See, that's the stock, the way those same wheels fit. So again, they're made for this car, not the Corvette. So let's set the Corvette down now, and you notice the big gaps. Now the front end is pretty low to begin with, so you may scrape right here if you run it this way. But again, it really is up to you. It does lower the car because the diameter is different on the wheels. Not something I would recommend, but you can certainly try. But again, this is the way they look. So this is the Corvette 3.0 with 2.0 wheels on here. Again, notice the large gaps. Notice the difference in the offset as well, especially in the front, because keep in mind that the Mustang GT and the Ford GT have different widths front and rear. These are the stock. Now don't mind the lower front end. That's just for speed runs, but the stock do fit properly on the Corvette. The point here is for you to notice the difference between the gaps between the fenders, the wheel wells, and the tires. Now if we compare it to the Mustang, notice the Mustang stock. This is how it looks. This is the stance, pretty normal, fills everything up, looks good. Unless you've been driving it like mad, like I have. And these are the 3.0. If you want to shelf it, it looks pretty cool. Both of these, but there's no space. It's going to keep rubbing. So this is something to keep in mind. If you have a 2.0 and you want to get 3.0, I'm not sure you want to spend the money. It's up to you. It looks good right here, but it's going to rub the entire way when you turn. So keep that in mind. You may want to keep the stock sizes for them on here. But if I show you the Corvette again, once again, comparison, going back, Corvette with 2.0 wheels, massive gaps, with the stock wheels, everything looks good, fits good. That's really what you want to keep. Let me know in the comments what you think. Go ahead and subscribe if you have not, and I'll catch you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching.
What? Oh, my hat! My car! My rod!